Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I will be talking about Premier League Match Week 11 preview and prediction. So before I start my preview and prediction, I just want to tell you guys that Aston Villa versus Newcastle has been officially postponed because of coronavirus spreading in Newcastle squad. So I'll also do a little bit recap on Premier League Match Week 10. So as we all know that Brighton did drew against Liverpool. It was a very surprising draw, but to be honest, if you look at the way Brighton were playing, I think it's not really surprising. Man City destroyed Burnley. Leeds United beat Everton. West Bromwich got their first win. Manchester United, they were wonderful. They came back from 2-0 behind to win 3-2. Edinson Cavani, 2 goals. Chelsea versus Tottenham, it was a big game, and sadly, it was 0-0. And Wolves beat Arsenal 2-1. And Fulham did kind of upset Leicester City with a scoreline of 2-1. And West Ham won 2-1 against Aston Villa. So let's get back to a preview for Premier League Match Week 11. The first game is Burnley versus Everton. I think this is a very important game for both these teams because Burnley are out of form for so long. They are like 19 in the table. On the other hand, Everton are 8th. In terms of their form line, Burnley performance has been pretty bad. Yes, they did pick up a draw against Brighton and a win against Crystal Palace, but their performance against Man City was a very disappointing performance. On the other hand, Everton, they did start off the Premier League very well, but after their defeat against Southampton, this Everton team do have some problems, and I'm kind of worried about them. Will they actually finish top 10? That's a question now. So from a prediction, I think this is going to be a very, very tight game. Both these teams will have a chance. They will make a lot of chances, I think, especially Everton. But as we all know that Everton do have some defensive issue. So therefore, I'm kind of worried about that. So in terms of my prediction, I'm still going to fancy Everton to win this game. But I think they'll just win this game with a scoreline of 2-1. But I won't be surprised if Burnley actually come up with a draw or a win because we all know that Everton defense is a mess currently. Next game, Man City versus Fulham. Man City did beat Burnley 5-0, so I think the old Man City is slowly coming back. On the other hand, for Fulham, they did beat Leicester City, but to be honest, I think it was just kind of their day. That's why they did beat Leicester City. So I won't really go in detail for this match. I think Man City will win this game with a scoreline of 3-0. West Ham versus Manchester United. As we all know that West Ham do like to get a surprising result against these big teams. And on the other hand, for Manchester United, they've been playing brilliant football as well. Their away record this season has been solid. So I think this game is going to be a very, very good game to watch. But for my prediction, I honestly think that West Ham do have a team and do have a chance to beat Manchester United. Both of these teams has been playing some brilliant football, especially Manchester United. They are a very, very brilliant team when it comes to away games. But I do have a feeling that West Ham might actually win this game. So therefore, from a prediction, I'm going to play safe. I'm going to say it's going to be a draw 2-2. But if I have to choose a winner, I think I'm going to give West Ham a chance because they are a brilliant team and they like to get some brilliant results against these big teams. Chelsea versus Leeds United. I think this is a brilliant game to watch. Chelsea has been performing well this season. On the other hand, for Leeds United, they have been kind of sometimes off color, sometimes they play good football. So I think they've been kind of unpredictable. But for this fixture, I think they will be competitive. But I think Chelsea is a little bit too strong. They're taking their chances this season. Their defense has been very solid. So therefore, I think this is going to be difficult for Leeds United to win. So therefore, I'm going to go with Chelsea 2, Leeds United 0. West Bromwich versus Crystal Palace. I think this is a brilliant game to watch. If West Bromwich can win this game, they will actually go out of the relegation zone. On the other hand, for Crystal Palace, I think they need to get a good result out of this game because their recent form hasn't been convincing. So for my prediction, I'm actually going to fancy West Bromwich to win this game. The reason is that West Bromwich do play some attractive football. On the other hand, Crystal Palace like to sit back. So therefore, I think West Bromwich will be a little bit confident that they can break through Crystal Palace defense because their recent defense record is not really that good. So therefore, I'm going to say West Bromwich 2, Crystal Palace 0. Sheffield United versus Leicester City. Sheffield United, as we all know that they've been playing some poor football this season. They only got 1 point in the last 10 games. On the other hand, for Leicester City, they are actually off to a brilliant start. But as we all know that they did lose against Fulham, so that will put some question marks on our head. But I think that Leicester City do have a good squad compared to Sheffield United, who are completely lost currently in Premier League. And I think this is a fixture where Sheffield United can actually fancy themselves, because we all know that Leicester City are kind of unpredictable. So therefore, I think this is going to be a tight game, but I think Leicester City will get the job done and they'll win with a scoreline of 2-0. North London Derby is the next game I'm going to talk about, Tottenham versus Arsenal. This is a good game to watch because Tottenham has been performing so well this season. On the other hand, for Arsenal, they have been very poor this season. I won't say very poor, but they are kind of average or a little bit below average in terms of Premier League. So from a prediction, I'm actually going to fancy Tottenham to win this game because Tottenham has been playing some brilliant football. They've been scoring goals. Defensively, they've been playing well. On the other hand, for Arsenal, defensively, I won't say they are really bad, but to be honest, their strikers are not scoring goals. They're missing open goals and everything. So they are in a complete mess. So therefore, I think Tottenham will win this game with a scoreline of 3-0. Liverpool versus Wolves. This is a good game to watch. Liverpool still have a lot of injury issue. On the other hand, for Wolves, they did have a fresh injury, which is Raul Jimenez. As we all know that he did suffer an injury against Arsenal. It was disappointing, but well, it is football. In terms of form line, Liverpool has been playing some decent football. The form line looks very, very good. But to be honest, they do have a lot of injury issues. So whenever they play, you will have a question mark. On the other hand, for Wolves, I did said against Southampton, after the Southampton game, Wolves has been performing well. So I think the old Wolves are slowly coming back. And they did got 3 points against Arsenal. So it was a very, very good performance from Wolves. So coming to Anfield, I think it is going to be difficult because Liverpool is a very, very good team. But as we all know that Liverpool do have a lot of injury issue. So whenever they play, you will have a question mark. So therefore, I'm actually going to back a draw in this game. I think it's going to be a 1-1. But if I have to choose a winner, I think Liverpool will win this game. But as we all know that Wolves is my team. So I'm going to back my team to get a good result out of this game. So therefore, I'm going to go with Liverpool 1, Wolves 1. Brighton versus Southampton. This is a brilliant game to watch. Brighton got 5 points in last 3 games. On the other hand, for Southampton, they've been playing some brilliant football, but their defeat against Manchester United was a very, very terrible defeat because they were winning 2-0 and then they lost 3-2 in the second half. So it was a very, very terrible performance from Southampton in that game. I mean, first half was good, but second half was not really convincing. So therefore, I think that defeat might actually hurt Southampton players mentally. So therefore, from a prediction, I'm actually gonna fancy Brighton to win this game with a scoreline of 2-1. But I'm gonna expect this game to be a very, very close game. So that's it from my Premier League Match Week 11 preview and prediction. If you guys did enjoy my video, please give a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.